The following announcement has been paid for by the New World Order.
What's good? It's your boy UAG back with another video, another show, another episode, if you will. You guys made it to the middle of the week. It's hump day, and I'm glad you made it here with us. And the show is brought to you by our people over there at Manscaped. Make sure you got a lady friend, you want to make sure you're nice and groomed. Get yourself some stuff over there at Manscaped. Use code WRP, 20% off. With that being said, we're running a little bit behind because my man's having some technical issues, but that's okay. I'm here with you. And again, happy to have you guys here. It's been a busy week. I don't know if you guys, noticed, but so many things have been happening this week, man. A lot of stuff happening over there at the Marvel hype train. And so we're going to get into that. Some new arcade stuff is happening as well. So, we got to get into that. ARCADE1UP, man. I don't know what's happening. It's been dead for a little bit. And yeah. And I noticed it like a lot the last couple of weeks. So we're going to jump into that as well. And also, my man here, MSU Rich, what's up, my guy in the chat? That MK Kid is here as well. What up, my guy? Thank you for stopping by. So just a lot of stuff is happening. And so MK Kid saying he got Tekken Tag working on the ARCADE1UP MK2 Deluxe. I'm maybe he has a tutorial. Go check out his channel. So we got that. So I want to jump into, how we do here on the channel on the what the fuck moments of the week, because I came across some shit and yeah, The first one we're going to be talking about is this story. This guy in Florida, of course. Um, he's been on the hunt for 31 days. Cops been looking for him. Can't find him. I don't know if they got a tip or something, but let's roll the tape, shall we?
Well, this is something you just have to see. You're not going to see this every day. A man found hiding inside of a dryer was arrested by the Escambia County Sheriff's Office for shooting into a building and assault, they say. It's David Jackson we're talking about. Deputies say they got a tip that he was hiding inside a home. They went there. At first glance, they couldn't find him until they went to the laundry room and opened up the dryer and saw what we're showing you right there. Jackson folded up inside of that dryer. Oh, yeah, deputies say they had to pull him out one limb at a time.
What the fuck? Like, is that even the dude? First of all, he's been missing for 31 days. They look into the house and they go into the laundry room. What tells the police officer to check the dryer? Like, and how long has he been in the dryer? Like, how the hell he get in there? That's one. And how long was he in the dryer for? That's what I want to know. Like, you guys say, Sonya, the spin cycle, probably. That it just doesn't make no damn sense. I don't know. Like, but I give it to the police officer in Pensacola, Florida, for being thorough. I don't think that I would have discovered this guy. I'm not looking in the dryer. What told them? Did they hear a sound? I don't know. That. Now, with that being said, we do have, this post that I saw online, and this isn't a real post. This is in my hometown of Charlotte, where I reside now, and let's just pull up the post. So they say, don't buy anything from this girl. She's selling boneless wings and a drink. And this is what I got. Charged me $15 up front for it, mind you. She was trying to get a refund and she blocked me and said, take me to Judge Judy. All she wanted was wings. I don't know if you can see it in the details, but let me. We're having some problems with our thing, so I just got it right now. So, it's chicken nuggets. It's like freaking, not just regular chicken nuggets, dinosaur chicken nuggets. That is what this girl. So she covered it in some kind of sauce. It doesn't look very appealing. But damn, you try to support a small business, and then you get railroad like that, man. So yeah, sucks. It sucks, but it happens. It happens. So be careful out there. Damien, what's going on? So let's go ahead and go to our next story. This one here. This one is funny. What? MGK is in the building, bro. What's going on, brother?
Oh, man. Broski, man. Yo. What's happening, everybody, man? Sorry about the tardiness. I was trying. I was sitting in the back room, man, listening to some of this stuff, man. I just couldn't get in.
It happens, bro. It happens. Yo, so I'm going to go over two of the things that I just want to hear your perspective on it, right? So there was this girl in my hometown. She's trying to support a small business. Ordered some wings, and boneless wings, and a drink, and this shows up on her order. It's. I don't know if you could see from the picture, but it's basically dinosaur nuggets and some sauce, bro. She tries to get a refund, and the lady's like, man, they blocked her and said, yo, you're gonna have to take me over to Judge Judy, because you ain't getting no refund, baby.
That's cold-blooded, bro. That's cold, man. Like, I mean, you know what? I don't know, bro. I don't expect nothing less these days, man. These folks is crazy.
That's some griminess. That's straight up grimy. But you know.
Oh, MK Kid. I don't know. You said he asked the questions. Was I getting the MK2 Deluxe? I don't know. I gotta make room, man.
Man, you're getting rid of everything, right?
Like I said, I gotta make room.
He said, Damon said you pulling the OTG being late, bro.
Hey, man. What's up, Damon?
All right. So I got another one here, bro.
What's that?
This one here. This is an older one I've seen before, but it just showed up on my timeline today, and I wanted you to see it. Hear this video and tell me what you think.
Do you want to know how I keep my man happy? I let him play with my little sister. Yeah, I'm that kind of wife.
Hi, babe.
Bye.
Mwah.
What about my mom?
Oh, hi, baby.
Oh, bye.
Mwah.
Bye, babe.
Love y'all.
Bye. Yeah, that's my mom. Yeah, I let my hubby have her a couple times a week. Yeah, I'm that kind of wife. Do you want to know how?
So I saw this a while, like maybe a month or two ago, but it showed up on my thing today, and I'm like, bro. So there's one thing. First of all, your sister. That's fucking gross, right? But then your moms, bro. Your moms is getting some of that too. Bono says, well, you can find women like that. White women are goofy as fuck.
Hey, so I always got a story, right?
You told me you had a girl that let you do that?
Nah, but I'm gonna tell you this though. So when I had my first crib, right, out of college, I was dating a chick, right? And she had kind of, she was like halfway in, staying with me and shit, right? So her mom used to come over and do shit, right? Like do laundry or, other shit. But her mom looked like 90s Mary J, bro.
Okay.
So I told her, hey, that was the first time I ever told somebody something straight up. I was like, hey, you better always make sure the lights are on when your mama come to this house. Cause if I go in,
and you can't blame nobody. Can't blame me. Can't blame me, man.
Hey, both of them was fine, but she was fine in her own regards, but mom looked like Mary J. Blige, bro.
Then I got this one. It's not. I find it funny. I found it hilarious. So I want to hear your thoughts on this one.
Women watching Netflix with subtitles because they don't know how to listen.
Now, you
Women
better
watching
not.
Netflix
You
with
better.
subtitles
You better
because
not
they don't-
let. You better not laugh because your lady's watching this. But it's a true story. I'm telling you, females do watch that shit on with subtitles, and it don't be like no foreign film. And I understand why.
It'd be some first person, first AAA shit, huh?
Yeah, and why I don't know, but they do. Vince McMahon thought he had a chick like that. 3 years later, he had a civil suit and crapping on her. Like,
Hey man, hey bro, that would look.
That's facts.
I hate to go back, man, but that's wild, man. I almost feel like they did that for the link for the hits, man, because that's too much. Like that's way too much. I can't imagine the whole one dude swiping the whole house down, bro. Like I can applaud him if he is. But it's almost nasty, too, right?
Dude,
you don't know whether
I'm
to be
sorry.
like, congratulations, or be like, ew.
All right, I'm gonna tell you something, bro. You know, this is story time, and it's only us among our friends here, so nobody's gonna rat me out. Don't judge me.
I got you.
But I do have a guilty pleasure, and one of them is watching this show called Seeking Sister Wives on TLC. And I'm gonna tell you, there's this man. His name is Nick. He's a black man living in Denver, Colorado. And this man got 3 white bitches living in the house. They're all his wives. And he does not work. He stays home, taking care of the kid. And these women are out there working, bringing home the money. And now he's looking for a new bitch, and this is the game. He doesn't even go look for them. The girls go on the be like, yo, you want to be my sister wife? Blase. He goes on a date. He dates them, and then that's it.
Bro, that's called choosing, bro. That's pimping.
I mean, it's modern day pimping.
That's pimping since pimping been pimping. You basically you say, hey, look, you gotta choose. She choosing. If the girls go out there and they go out there and recruit, and the chick choose, then she choosing. You can't be mad at her because she chose.
Oh, you like this Iron Man chair, bro? Yeah, Damon, I got you, bro. So I watch that shit, and I be flabbergasted on this shit, bro.
So
like,
is it just one couple, or is it like a lot of couples?
So there's like 3 main stories going on, and that's the one. Nick is the dude that got 3 bitches and trying to get a 4th one. There's this other Muslim couple that it's just them 2, but they're looking for another bitch. And so
yeah. So the chick that I told you had the mom that looked like Mary J.
Yes.
She ended up marrying a Muslim dude later. Right? We still cool. They together. He just comes home with a new broad one day. Was like, yo, this gonna be your like my other wife.
See, we're in the wrong religion. That's what it is. I'm about to become Muslim. I love pork, but
dude, she was pissed though. Like she was like about to talk, like, oh boy, got an 18-wheeler company, man. She was about to run all the bitches into trees, bro. Like tear all his trucks up. I was like, God. He's like, she did so that's his friend. Talking about they were family. Next thing I know, he knocking her down. I said, shit.
Listen, and he just came home like, listen, this is gonna be your sister wife. That's it. You're gonna have to take that. There's other problems in the world though. And I'm gonna tell you what happened. In Korea, there was this man who had a little thing for something. And I'm gonna play it for you so you can see.
A man in South Korea got caught fingering and kissing a pink Tesla for 3 hours. So yeah, this guy got caught on video kissing and fingering this pink Tesla for 3 hours. This freaked out the owner of the car so much that they're considering taking off the pink wrap of the car to prevent it happening in the future. And honestly, fair. I don't know how I would feel if I saw dash cam footage of someone kissing my car for 3 hours. That is beyond unhinged. They even called the police to see if they could do something about it, and the police basically said, we don't have a law for this, so we can't do anything. And realistically, this guy shouldn't go to like prison, but like someone should at least talk to this dude and get him to stop. Like this dude needs help. Kissing a car romantically is already unhinged, but doing it for 3 hours is beyond unhinged. What do you think? Let me know in the comments down below. Like and subscribe. You follow me on Twitter @spends.
Oh man. So for 3 hours, this man is going to town He's going to town on the car, bro.
Finger banking a Tesla. For one thing, it ain't even got no exhaust. So what are you finger banking?
I don't know. Maybe he's going in the gas thing with the plug-in. I don't know. But for 3 hours, bro.
Bro, he was high as a kite. He was high as giraffe coochie, boy. And he was trying to get that check. You know what I'm saying? He trying to get that Korean Chinese check, boy. He like, look, go on ahead and send me to the wacky-do house so I can get this money for life.
And then we're going to end it with this last one because I find this one hilarious. I don't have a video for this, but I'm going to tell you the story, and I'm going to pull up the story here for you. You won't believe this. In Canada, teenager, he's in McDonald's drive-thru. He has a thing for a free meal. And he's pulling up, they say you got to pull up the app to get it redeemed. While he's driving in the driveway, he pulls it up, and the cop car behind him pulls him over while he's in the drive-thru and gives him a $580 ticket.
For what?
For driving with the phone, like saying that he's texting and driving. Mind you, he's in the drive-thru, and he's only pulling out the phone to show the person, the cashier,
the app thing.
The app.
He go
$580, bro.
Yeah, he go win that. He go to quote. I go to quote with that one.
Well. The cop is saying that he has saw him using the phone the whole time before he even got in, and when he got in there, that's when he. But I don't know. I think the man got tight that he's late for work because he was getting that breakfast sandwich for work, and he's pissed off.
Hey, Bo knows that shit was not cocaine. Whatever the fuck he was on was some different shit. He was on some of that. It was that shit they smuggling across the border right now. What's that shit? He on some fentanyl mixed with meth mixed with holy shit. I don't know what he was on, bro.
I don't know either, man.
But this dude, he got the kid, man. He gonna win this, man. He gonna go to court.
He better win it because this shit is ridiculous.
He gonna go to court, and the judge, the judge will be like, unless he just got an asshole judge, right? I would probably just have me a lawyer just in case on retainer. Mm-hmm. But like literally, like I'll be like, Your Honor, I was in the drive-thru.
Yeah. But Bo, you're right. Come on. I hope that if he goes in there and the judge is like, "Are you fucking kidding me? Get this shit out of here, bro." Like, there's really people out here doing crimes, and you over here trying to stop a teenager because he come on.
Exactly.
And this is in Canada.
That's just stupid, bro.
Yeah. That's crazy. But with that being said, let's get into the show. I don't know if you've been under a rock there, my man.
You know, I'm always under the rocks.
But I'm going to start with this. Before we get into the big story, we're going to talk about 1UP real quick.
Okay.
So I replied to a post that John D wrote in the ARCADE1UP thing. He said, "I am at licensing expo."
Yeah, we both replied to that. Yeah, I saw that.
Nothing and no one is here from the big companies. And I'm like, that's interesting. Right?
Mm-hmm.
But is it because of John D that people were there? Or what? I this is what I suppose. I was like, I wrote on there, it doesn't matter. We really need you. The hype is gone within the community. We talked about this last week.
Yeah, we did.
There is no kind of hype around it. Like, he fabricated hype even when there was nothing to hype about, like dropping little nuggets here about stuff that could possibly happen, and things probably took a year for it to come, but it came. He knew how to engage within the community.
I agree.
He brought that, I don't know, it's an it factor, if you will.
That je ne sais quoi.
He said, Bo hit it on the head. He said, Arcade is all lazy millennials now. They aren't willing to grind like John D. And I think that's 100% true. Half their stuff that they do is like, ARCADE1UP freaking TikTok posts. And I know that TikTok is big for them because of what happened with the panorama, I forgot what Polaroid pictures. They got a big hit on that. But look at your clientele, the people that are buying it. It's guys like me and you that we're not on TikTok like that. We'll go on there every now and then, but we're not on there like that,
bro.
That's for the young cats.
Somebody was asking me something the other day, and they was talking about some TikTok. I mean, now I'm not saying I don't have TikTok, and but I'm saying I don't frequent any of that stuff anymore. I just don't have time. My life is different.
And I don't know if they are aware of their audience. It seems like they're out of touch. I think they're out of touch. You don't have any products out. You don't have anybody in the community. That was a luxury. I think those times are gone. And I almost want to say that I think ARCADE1UP is gone. If we're depending on Cyrus to bring back the fun, to bring back the hype, we're over. They would have to like either new ownership or even John D. Like, I think John D does half the stuff that he does is to throw him a bone because he loved the community that he built.
That's a good insight. I can see that.
So, yeah, I posed the question to you.
Okay.
You being an OG to the community, what can ARCADE1UP do to make it back to the golden days?
I don't know. I mean, because I said this before. The problem I'm having with this is that what game is gonna really make you do it? Because you got to understand, in the middle and towards the end of all this stuff, this frenzy, we had got past those games that we just really, 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 really were looking for. Like we had got past the Blitzes because we never thought that was gonna happen, right? You got past, like the Marvel versus Capcom, which you just never thought it was gonna happen. So my thing is really like, what is it that can resurrect the crowd? Like what game? And you really literally have to say that. You got to be for real. Like there's got to be a game that people are just waiting for that will make you want to do this. And if there's not a particular game, there's people are going to be like, I'm just waiting for that game. Like, even though they're talking about the MK, man, with the spectate, I don't think that's the game because it's already out there. You can already play it. For all the people like I said, I could be wrong, but for all the people that already own the game, and if they got the one that don't like because it's what two versions of it already or whatever.
Yeah.
If you can't play, then I mean, are you really stressed? I mean, I was always told that you don't miss anything that you ain't never had, right? So if you ain't never had it, what's the deal with it now?
James said House of the Dead. House of the Dead would get people hyped.
I don't think it'll get the numbers they waiting on though.
I don't know. Like that is one of the games that everybody talked about.
Look at your shooters though, man. Look at how they sell. Now I'm gonna tell you like this: House of Dead is great. Terminator 2 is a Terminator is a much larger title, bro. Did it do that well though?
Well, you had flaws with it, right? And those flaws and the price point. The price point was crazy. That's when it was at an all-time high as well. It really started moving when they put it on sale. But when it went on sale, everybody noticed the flaws too. So I think knowing that they're on a stronger PCP board, I think they could get that to run, and I think that's the game that everybody wants. Like I think that I always thought that ARCADE1UP, if they did the game that everybody wanted and it was perfect, they would bring that hype back, because that's all they really need. But is it too little, too late?
I'll tell you a game that I think that people would just really, really love, like Smash. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. I think the people,
Smash TV.
I think people would love it.
I think that would be a good game because it's easy to emulate. It's not nothing hard, but it's everybody wants it.
It's just the controls. I mean, but you just do that. You get the controls right. It's not well. If you make it a multiplayer game, you're essentially taking a 4-person game and turning it into a 2-person game, right? And you're shortening the deck out just a little bit, so you can play tag teams, so you can play on teams, because you're not gonna play against each other. It's gonna be a team effort, but you gotta have the controls. I think that something like Smash TV, with the uniqueness of the controls, with the history that the game has, would probably sell harder than anything else they have, bro.
And you could put a couple of games in there. You could put Robotron in there too, right?
You could put Robotron. You could put a couple. All those games that have those wacky 2-joystick setups. Those are not super large IPs. It's not like the people are sitting around hammering for the IPs to the point where you can't do anything with them, right? So why not? I think that would be a much. Think about it, because you can get the cabinet for Smash TV is really colorful. It's really vibrant. It really speaks to a lot of stuff. It really speaks to like the cartoon modded, bright view of things. It's easy to play, until you get up into the higher levels. And I think that it's something that older people can play with their kids, and I think they'll like it.
Bo makes a good point. He said it would need to go back to the format of having 3 to 5 cabinets that are interesting, and also bringing that price point down back to under 5. Mm-hmm. Like they've gone a little crazy with the thing, and now they got back to around $500. Like the new Marvel vs. Capcom 2, the X-Men 97, that's $500, but we already have it. It's a reskin. You got to give us something new, right?
So think about it. Like, why couldn't Smash TV? Smash TV could literally be $450. I mean, because you're not talking about any super new games. You're not putting any. You don't need the super PCB, and
you're not going crazy with guns. Like they'll tell you the guns is going to bring up the price. You're just giving us 2 joysticks.
2 joysticks. That's it. And you can use the joysticks that they put inside the Blitz cap, so you can get the directions right.
You know what you could also do, bro? Remember Burger Time? Burger Time had buttons on it, and they put up other games like other games in there. They could if they wanted to, because it's under the same publisher, they could give us Narc.
Yeah.
And Narc is a game that's people would be clamoring for too, I think.
I think so, bro.
Man, I mean, ARCADE1UP, you listening, bro? Do y'all need to do something, because it seems like the community, well, not really the community, but the people that hype their community is on life support. I think the community is still around because you still see people joining the groups. They're still talking about it. They're still buying stuff on secondhand market. So the community is there, but the hype for the community is gone.
Dude, I'm always even when I look at the no offense, like I know we're on our show, but I come in sometimes to look at other people's shows. The numbers aren't even there. Like the interest to really get into what people are saying is falling off, bro. And that's crazy. Like, it's like, and there's actually real good stuff to talk about, Mm-hmm. That always throws me off. I'm like, man, what are we really here for, right?
Yeah, I agree. But with that being said, let's put ARCADE1UP to bed and let's talk about this. Mm-hmm. And I saw this coming, and I'm gonna tell you why I saw it coming.
Okay.
Because John D, before he left, he whispered in my ear. He said, "You know what? What if I could tell you that games like Blitz or or NBA Jam could have longer lifespan, like with updated rosters and this and that. And he said, maybe it may not be on ARCADE1UP. Maybe it'll be on consoles. Maybe we go into the console world. Well, that let me believe, like, if there's people working on it, who's working on it? It's going to be the people over there in Raw Thrills, because those are the ones who worked Blitz, who worked NBA Jam, who worked other Midway games, because, you know, their Midway no longer exists. Those people went over there to Raw Thrills, and they're working on games there. Mm-hmm. So they came with the successor, and it's beautiful. We got a video over here of our boy over there, Retro Ralph. He saw it live, and let's watch a video that he put out.
Who's gonna give it to you? Retro Ralph's gonna give it to you.
Retro Ralph. So go ahead and check out his channel
to see
he has some live footage on this, and we're just gonna play it real
really
quick.
Cool.
But
that I got a chance to check this out is on location.
This is real. This is not
the ad. You're gonna be able to see exactly
He's
what's
actually
up with
playing
this game.
live gameplay of it.
So you'll see you have just hit shoot.
They got the voice
because I'm not waiting for any other players.
They got the man.
And then you can select your
so
team.
this is actually like the successor of it. Now they can't use NBA Jam's name because
Bucks, you know, I like Giannis,
EA owns the name now.
I could do the Chicago Bulls.
But
you know,
they
Celtics.
can use.
I'm
They
from
can
Rhode
make
Island,
it.
so I should want to go with the Celtics, but I'm gonna go with my home team. If I can find them. There we go, the Phoenix Suns. Let's go.
The Phoenix Suns.
And of course, I'm going to go with none other than the man, Kevin Durant.
This is beautiful.
That looks good, bro.
This is beautiful.
You know, it'd be waiting for
dude, and now
else to play,
it went from 2 players to 3 players.
Shoot button and it'll skip this.
It looks more like a height simulation.
Awesome.
Meatball Saucy's in the chat. What up, my man?
Meatball.
What up, Meatball?
And you'll see that's an active scoreboard that actually
the
changes
scoreboard is
what's going
fucking
on.
fire.
It's got a cool
it looks like a real
lights. It's gonna be hard for me to
scoreboard
play
at an NBA
while I'm
game.
talking to you guys, but I'm gonna try. All right, let's see. Let's see what I can do.
Now, you gotta remember
do much with this because I don't have a tripod with me, but let's see.
Dave and Buster's is going to bring in gambling to this to their arcade, so they're probably gonna. That's probably why one of these games are coming out.
It's hard to play with
and
one
you gotta
hand,
base that.
This looks freaking good, bro.
All right, let's see if I can do something.
You gotta
good
believe
here.
that they're working on NFL Blitz.
All right,
as
here we
well.
go.
Or
there we go.
NHL Open Ice.
Yeah, you can see, man, it has similarities to NBA Jam. It's not NBA Jam, but it's pretty damn cool. It's probably the closest we will get to NBA Jam. So I'm digging this. It comes out
and now
this
we got
summer,
the updated rosters. It's 3 players.
More
you got
as it starts
Tim
making its way out
doing
to
the voice.
FEC locations and other arcades around the country.
That's fire. I'm hyped for that, man. I'm hyped for that. I think now you got to believe that this is probably going to be coming to the consoles eventually after a year or 2 in the arcades. But do you think that ARCADE1UP will say, "Hey, for our thrills, we have a relationship"? Do you think we could get that?
Nope. No.
He said some retro gamers don't love sports. I love sports games, but I hear you, bro.
Dude, at the end of the day, you can't knock the numbers, bro. All those sports cabs went dumb. They sold.
There were the number 1 units that was getting played in the arcade, bro.
I mean, dude, think about the even I'm talking about with ARCADE1UP.
Mm-hmm.
The one of their top selling games that they cannot keep and will not drop the price on is Golden Tee. I don't care what you do, bro.
Well, listen, for every man's man cave, what do you got? You got NBA Jam, you got Blitz, and you got Golden Tee, and you may get a freaking big buck hunter.
A big buck hunter, yeah. Hey, that game was way better than I thought it was gonna be.
Dude,
way better.
Dude, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. So you gotta believe that they're working on Blitz and probably hits NHL Blitz, or maybe even Slugfest. You remember Slugfest, the baseball one?
Baseball, yeah.
Those are fire, man.
Those are the ones with the big heads, right?
Yeah, and like the flaming home run hitting and stuff like that.
Yeah, it was like NBA Jams, but with baseball.
For baseball. But the only thing is that didn't get a release in the arcade. That got a release on the consoles, but it's in the same vein.
Yeah.
So,
I
listen. In a minute, if I can have a man cave, I'm having all those things lined up. I may not buy another ARCADE1UP, but if they gave me those units, I'm getting those.
I could
I really wanted like a Showtime cab.
For real?
Yeah, I love that one. I love that version because it's the modern. Remember, that's when Shaq, you got Kobe on those. You know, it was fire. It was fire.
Yeah, it was like the last one. Yeah, it was the last one with the true superstars. Yeah, dude, hold up. Speaking of that, did you see? Maybe I'm stepping out of place, but did you put in your order in for NCAA?
I didn't. I didn't go do the 20 because I want to see how it plays. I really want to because I've been burnt with the Madden. Like Madden has been trash for me for the last 5 years.
Dude, how long has it been since we had a college game though?
2014.
And now you can actually rep the actual players.
Yep. And it's not just a number. It's them. And they're getting paid. Not a lot, but they're getting paid.
Yeah,
so
they're getting paid with their likeness, you know.
Right? It's a new trend.
I would say I would support it just for those kids that's gonna be because they're gonna, from what I understand with the roster upgrades, they're gonna be pulling in a lot of smaller schools. You know what I'm saying? Some of the HBCUs and stuff like that. So like think about it when Dion was out over at Jackson State and they brought in Jackson State with your number one high school pick in the country, Travis Hunter on there from something like Jackson State. And he gets to get his money off that game. Like you're gonna have some kids out there that's gonna benefit from this game that you didn't even think about.
Now you know what I used to like about NCAA that you could build your college player right in there, and then transfer over that player to Madden, and he could be a rookie on Madden. That was fire. So I hope they bring that aspect. They don't lose that. You know what's the beautiful thing about college? College is you're gonna rep your college. You rep the colors, and so you can build a whole team and bring that draft over to the NFL and see how that goes, and see what teams that they go and do like a GM thing.
All day, War Eagle, baby, War damn Eagle.
Okay, so that's I'm hyped for that. Seems like the chat's hyped for that. Let me know. Yeah. If you're getting that day one, because your boy will get it. If everybody's getting it, your boy will get it. Maybe we'll do something on stream and stuff like that. We got to do something like that, man.
You got to think about. Let me tell you something. What's crazy? I didn't mean to cut you off.
No.
Every college player in the country is gonna bite that game just because they're in it.
You know it, and they're gonna be talking shit, and they're gonna be doing celebrations because you know that they're gonna that's gonna be carried over to next season, whatnot. So
yeah,
say he's gonna get it on PS5. He said hopefully it's not like Madden with the MUT crap. I hope not either, man. Like, listen, let's hope that they just make a good game. Let's make a good game because it hasn't been out there for a while. They know that there's a lot of hype for it. So, they really got to hit this one out the park, I think. I really do.
I can't wait. I think, I stopped playing Madden, man, because it started to like Call of Duty pay to play. And I was like, man, I'm not doing that, man. It's one thing when you can play and you can beat me, but it's a whole nother thing when you paid to beat me, and I ain't doing that, bro.
Well, you know what I've been doing when I do play Madden, I do like the whole like franchise thing. I get up, I pick the quarterback or running back or wide receiver, and I play with them for years and see if I can, build a team around them and stuff like that. So I do like that aspect, but it has been like it feels like a reskin of the last one. All they did was do an update, a roster update, and so yeah. But with that
what did you say? Well, Bo, was that like it for the kids in school?
No, this is the truth. This is the truth. And I read this. The players are only getting $600 and a copy of the game. There's actually some players that are saying, I'm not going to sign. I'm not signing up for it. So they're not getting everybody's likeness. But It's happening. That's kind of fucked up. But I guess you got to see how many players there are. Like that's a lot of money.
It's way more college players than it is. You got to think about only what I think it's 3-point-something% of all college players end up in the NFL every year. Like that's but it's a lot of players. You got players D1, 2A, D2, D3, and you got a lot of players, bro. It's
like what Bo said. Like some of the high profile players, like they're gonna make their own deals, so they're still gonna get that bread.
That's what I'm saying. Like can you and now that you and I keep going back to this because we got to go with the only kids in college that are going crazy when it comes to this type of stuff. Go look. What do you think that Deion's son and Travis Hunter are gonna do with Colorado, with them on the roster, with them on the game, bro? You ain't giving them $600, bro.
Oh no, because Deion's not gonna allow it. Deion's gonna be like, listen, they need XYZ. They're gonna get a big payday, and they're also gonna have like basically a commercial for Colorado within the game, and it's just gonna help their whole recruiting and everything.
Dude, their NILs are already. Each one of these kids' NILs already got them in houses themselves already.
Dude, they're driving Rolls Royces and shit right now off of their NILs. It's crazy. It's crazy. The times have changed.
I wish it was out there when I was there, bro.
Yeah. Well, unfortunately, we have to change the page because we're past that prime.
I'm sorry, bro.
No, I'm not. I'm talking about us in general. Like,
oh, bro, like
those times are over.
I got hit today by a dude, man. Dude who's playing, man, during the flag game, man. And I swear, man, he hit me out the corner, man. He kind of hit me, with a little side block, man. I ain't seeing it coming right. And I was like, damn, we gonna do it like that? I said, shit, look at some pads. Let me see you do this with some pads on, Playboy. I'll be in the hospital.
Yeah. Let's not do that. Let's not do that. Now, the next story here. I got to go on our pop culture thing. I don't know if you knew, but Monday, Deadpool tickets went on pre-sale, 9:00 in the morning, East Coast.
I heard it.
This motherfucker broke records for pre-order sales for a rated R movie. Remember, this is a rated R movie, and it done gangbusters. AMC is saying it broke down their system, and they're saying right now it's already on pace to beat what the original Deadpool did and the sequel in terms of that first week. They think it's going to be around $200 to $300 million, and it's definitely going to make the $1 billion club. This isn't rated R movie. The only other rated R movie that made $1 billion, I believe, is The Joker. So with that happening, with X-Men 97 just ending, and they're giving it a rating of 100% in Rotten Tomatoes, a 97% in terms of people who reviewed it online. It's the like one of the highest rated shows ever. Also, they just announced the writers for the live action X-Men. So now it's not a rumor. This is facts that the new X-Men is coming out. Is Marvel back? Because Marvel has been on the low for the last couple of years since basically the pandemic. Like movies that they came out with, like Black Widow, The Eternals, they haven't really done Marvel numbers. The Marvel sucked.
That movie really hurt my feelings, bro.
Which one?
Eternals.
You thought it was gonna be fire, right?
You got to understand, we all of us talk, right? So Eternals is a storyline. If you're a Marvel dude, man, or girl, if you I'm gonna check you out, dog. I'm gonna check that out. But if you understand the storyline, the Eternals movie is supposed to be dope. it's supposed to be like earth-shattering dope, right? You know, world like universe, galaxy-shattering dope. And bro, it just like I'm just
but it's not a bad movie though. It's really not a bad movie,
man. You know, I'm just gonna keep it 100. It really turned into a woke movie, bro. And when it turned into a woke movie, man, it killed everything, man. You know, keep the wokeness out of the movies, man. Just have a movie. Just let it be a movie, bro.
Yeah, I agree with some of that sentiment. I do.
It just needs to be a movie. Deadpool is definitely not gonna be a woke movie. It's gonna be some people offended in this movie, and that's what's gonna make it funny, bro.
Dude, they're gonna push the limits of limits. First of all, you would never think that a Deadpool movie would come out of Disney, but Disney said, "Hey, Ryan Reynolds, you do you. You have had your hand on the pulse of this whole movie since day one, and you haven't done it wrong. We're gonna let you do what you do." And they started, especially like with their whole their media, like the advertising, they've nailed it, bro. They're starting to do commercials for like Heineken and stuff like that. I think that this is exactly what Marvel needs to get back in the good graces of the Marvel fans.
Yeah.
To have fun, to have people talk shit, to be like, enjoy it.
You just want to see it. You just want to go. Like, I love those type of movies. Those are movies I like to go see. Well, then I can't wait till they hit my, till I can get it on my server and that 4K, UHD, Dolby Atmos. When I'm sitting there and that thing goes dumb in the house, that's when I enjoy it, bro. I'll be like, shit.
I took it comes out on the 25th, I believe. 25th or the 26th. I'm seeing it on that Thursday. And let's just say that the next day, that Friday, your boy might get sick. He might get sick. I feel it coming right now. Right now.
You gonna try to go see it again? What you gonna do?
No, I'm gonna enjoy my night. I don't want to go to work the next day.
Well, I mean, you just gonna call that a staycation?
Yeah, yes. It's a Fox movie with the mouse budget. That is true.
But you know what's crazy? Yo, check this out. If you really think about it, out of all the crazy stuff that all these movies that they do all this crazy stuff in these Marvel movies and whatnot, Deadpool probably has the least amount of crazy special effects than all of them. Like they do some dumb shit, and they have they put the Marvel characters in there, like some stuff that you just normally don't see. But they're not doing all this crazy outer space, all this dumb, just crazy stuff, man. So they're not doing that. They're just keeping it inside the realm of the comic book character. And you might half of the movie is just gonna be witty banter between people. You know what I'm saying? And you're gonna love that. You don't need all that extra craziness.
But you know what they're gonna do? But they are gonna do crazy things. They're gonna probably I could see Deadpool and Ryan Reynolds bringing in the Dolph Lundgren's Punisher. Like I could see him doing crazy because he likes that kind of humor. He does dumb shit like that, and not everybody's gonna catch that joke, but I'll enjoy it.
Yeah, I mean, but think about it. Now you just talk about like a little CGI character, right? That he's gonna have some, but it's not gonna be 500. Like they're not gonna destroy 50,000 cars and blow up airplane. No. It's gonna be smaller in comparison.
Like the budget of this movie is probably going to all the cameos that they're gonna have in the movie.
Yeah.
It's not gonna be about all this crazy because one of the things my dad, God rest his soul, is about movies is the dialogue, the interaction of characters. And that's what makes a movie good.
That's what I said. The story. Banter, the dialogue, the banter. Those, like you said, those cameos, the story. It's gonna be that one-off person. Like he's he's gonna do something's gonna happen. He's gonna go through like a store, and he's gonna go down the aisle, and it's gonna be somebody on the aisle, right? And he's gonna say something stupid to him. They're gonna say something back. And you're like, oh my god, did you see who that was? Like you just said, it's gonna be like, yo, I can't believe this. You know what I'm saying? And that's what's gonna catch you, right?
You know, and also he knows what the audience wants. He always gives the audience what they want. And I could see him coming in like, okay, you guys wanted to see Chasen Chanum do Gambit, we'll bring him in. He'll finally do his Gambit. Or you want to see, you always wanted to see Wolverine in our and Deadpool movie? I got Wolverine. He's calling in all the favors. We're gonna see freaking Halle Berry as Storm again. Who thought we would ever see her as Storm again? We're gonna see it all, man. And
I can't wait. I think it's gonna be dope.
Yeah, man. And this is all like the calm before the storm because they're trying to get ready, set up for Secret Wars. And Secret Wars is going to be crazy. And I also want to see what they do with the Spider-Man 4. Rumor right now is that Spider-Man 4 is going to have Spider-Man become Venom. I mean, wear the black suit. And Venom's going to come in there. And the other two Spider-Mans are going to be there. That's going to be fire if that happens again.
I mean, we talked about that, and I said that's the only place you can go because we haven't seen that storyline yet. Because everybody likes to tell the story, but they never tell the story of when Spider-Man goes dark. And Spider-Man went dark for a very large part of his time. You know, inside of the Spider-Verse, Spider-Man went dark, bro.
Yeah, nobody wants to talk about, but that's the thing about Spider-Man is because he's a human being, like
the anti-heroes. You know what I'm saying?
We all go through that, and so to see him battle with his like always getting screwed, and he's like, I'm tired of being the nice guy and not getting what I want. I think that's a good story, a relatable story.
Think about it, he's lost everybody.
Yeah,
he's lost everybody,
and right now nobody knows who Peter Parker is. All the people that he loved don't even know who he exists.
Yeah. So.
And my man said Taylor Swift is Dazzler. That actually fits. Listen, Ryan Reynolds can make that happen. He's gonna make it happen because he loves that kind of stuff.
That'd be dope.
He said, I recently watched the Spider-Verse in 3D on my Quest 3. Such a great movie and a great experience. Listen, those animated movies have they shouldn't be that good. They're probably some of the best Spider-Man movies I've ever seen, and they're animated. And I'm so hyped for the third one to see how it ends because now you got Miles, good Miles versus bad Miles. How it's gonna end, man? That's gonna be fire.
And that shit's gonna be dope.
You know what they're doing? Amazon just picked up a deal with Nicolas Cage to do Spider-Man Noir, his character in live action. So that's coming to Amazon Prime. I want to see that. I want to see how that goes.
So the black and white.
The black and white one, but it's going to be in live action.
Okay, so he's going to be the detective in black and white and doing all that stuff.
Yeah, and what better guy to do it than Nicolas Cage? Because he be thinking that he is really these people.
Yeah.
So
that's going to be dope.
It should be good. It got picked up by Amazon. Amazon does a great job with their things. Look at how they did The Boys. It's gonna be crazy. Yeah. He says it's gonna be like Sin City. Probably. That's a good comparison. Will it be like Sin City? Who knows? I think that's a good comparison.
What was that? He said, what is this?
Nicolas Cage is gonna be Superman 2. I remember that. Remember that.
Well, it says that DC animated movies are better than their live action.
They are. And they have no business being that good. If you've seen the most recent Justice League movie, that shit was good. If they could get the same people that do their maybe not their direction, but like write the storyline, would be kind of good, man. I'm also hyped to see the new Superman movie. Are you hyped to see that? Be honest. You can tell me if you think it's gonna be shit.
Yeah, but I think you don't forget you got other stuff going on with Superman right now, right? So don't forget you still got Superman about to punish somebody for keeping their powers and doing some other stuff right now. So we got to see. It's supposed to be a little bit of head on head right now going on at the end of another movie that we saw. So,
Yeah.
So I want to see how that's gonna play out.
I just hope that when they do this movie, they do characters that we haven't seen on the screen before. Like, I really hope that they do Brainiac for the main villain of this movie.
I don't disagree. I don't hate it. I just don't see it. We've done Zod already. We've done Zod. We've done Lex Luger. Like, give us something new. Dude, Give us something. Dude, Zod was dope. Only thing I didn't like that they did with Zod, man. Zod was way more wicked than they let him be, bro. The character of Zod was
and then they ruin Doomsday. Like, Doomsday is supposed to be the they ruined Doomsday. Like,
yeah, and
they ended him way too fast. Like, no, man,
they made him way too soft. Like, he wasn't supposed to be that vulnerable, yo. You know what I'm saying? Like, Doomsday was not vulnerable like that.
So I really hope that they do Brainiac and some other characters there. Let's see what they do with that, because I will say I like James Gunn. I like the way he did his other movies. Let's see what he could do. He done great with the Guardians of the Galaxy. I think his rendition of you
need to get James Gunn and Snyder together, bro, and just let them go loose, bro. Just let them go loose, man, in the DC world and see what you do, bro.
Listen, I'm hyped.
You said Guardians of the Galaxy, but still, I mean, I like to see him come over, man.
No, like him doing Guardians of the Galaxy, him doing the Suicide Squad. I see his vision. I think that he has some good vision. I don't think that we should bet against him. The Suicide Squad was really like The Boys on big screen to me, though. Like, not the first one, the one that he did with the shark guy and the Rat King and the rat chick, like all that shit with Polka Dot Man. Like, it was fire. I enjoyed it, but let's see what he can do within this new world that he's building.
Okay.
Right. So you got anything to tell the people? You got anything popping off?
No, man. So hey guys, it's that season again. All of the cons are coming up. So if you got a list of cons and you guys are going into any events, please let us know. We're definitely trying to go ahead on SFG again. If you guys don't know, SFG is Southern Fried Gaming here in Atlanta, Georgia. It's one of the biggest gaming cons in the country. You won't be disappointed. They got wrestling, concerts, dances, games, old school rooms, cards, dice.
And it's only growing.
It's growing. They went from one hall. We went to one hall for 3 years. Then they grew into 2 halls, and now they got it where they're doing e-league stuff. They're doing sim stuff. So, like, if you like the driving games, they got sim stuff. They got
wrestling,
a lot of stuff.
comedy. They got it all.
The comedy. They got a dance. Like, you can go in and, like, you and your wife maybe go in there and get dressed up in the 80s gear. They got an 80s dance. They got live bands, all that stuff, man. So, food. Well, they really ain't got no food. They got the beer drink thing. You can get that, but I think they need to bring in some more food.
Definitely. Meatball Sausage said he got a VPN video dropping in a couple of weeks. Make sure you go sub to this man. If you have anything to do with VPN, especially if you got to add game stuff, go sub to this man. He's gonna help you get
straight OG.
Look at his stuff.
OG. Yeah, man. Meatball Sauce, we both owe you so much, man. We thank you, bro.
MGK, we gotta make Southern Fried Gaming the place to be. We got to make it like where people from our community say, you know what, let's go there and enjoy ourselves and have fun.
Okay.
We got to make it that spot, man. That should be our goal.
So how about this? Let's I'm gonna work on something. I'm gonna call some people.
Okay.
We gonna work on something.
I want freaking Endless to be there again. We definitely know Stringer's gonna be there.
Yeah,
all
Stringer's
the cats,
gonna be there.
even the people who think that I don't like you. I don't care. It's about the community, man. Go through, have fun. Don't let people ruin your fun.
I think I may enter my first cabin this year.
Man, do that, man. Do that. Support the community, bro.
I think I might pop the drop Popeye in there, man, since it's gonna be immaculate, and go ahead and let it get finger dealed a little bit over the weekend.
Okay. I see that, man. Well, guys, you heard it here first. We're gonna be over there and Southern Fried Gaming at I think it's the mid-July. So come through. We're gonna be there. We'll appreciate seeing you guys there. Come say what's up. Come
what's on the West Coast?
Streams.
What what do you got? He said he want to get us on the West Coast. Hey man, I'm trying to get out to the West Coast. I ain't got nothing to do out there, man. So, give me something to do and make it happen, bro. What's going on?
Listen, you let us know. We'll be there. Right? So
I can actually do it now. Let's go.
With that being said, guys, thank you so much for stopping by. You know the deal. My man, let us out. Sign us off.
Hey, you guys already know. You know we love you. You could be anywhere in the world, but you're right here with us, and we love you for it. That's no cap. We do. So thank you. And you guys, salute. Have a good night. We'll see you next time.
Peace, guys.
Peace.
Thank you.
Better luck next time.
What, F? What are you gonna do? I have a plan. I want you to change my grade.
Why should I do that? This rate will be here all day. Oh!
Get your rocks off.
Oh!